You water your plant, you give it sunlight, you do everything right. But somehow, the leaves are still turning dull, and tiny yellow spots are appearing across the surface. You are dealing with an invasion of spider mites. These are tiny arachnids that feed by piercing individual plant cells and draining the contents, destroying a healthy houseplant in a matter of weeks. We are going to stop them. Over the next few minutes, we will diagnose the infestation, physically remove the colony, apply a safe topical treatment, and adjust your room's environment to prevent their return. To do this, you need to gather 3 things: a blank piece of white paper, a bottle of neem oil or insecticidal soap, and access to a sink or shower. Eradicating these pests requires following a multi-stage protocol designed to target both the active mites and their microscopic eggs. Step 1 is diagnosis. If you look at a typical indoor plant setup, the signs of an infestation start off very subtle. The first visual warning sign is stippling. These are tiny yellow or white speckles on the leaves that almost look like dust or fading color. As the colony grows, you will also spot delicate, silky strands of webbing stretched between the leaves or along the stems. To confirm they are spider mites, hold your piece of white paper directly under a leaf. Gently tap the stem. If tiny dots fall onto the paper and start crawling, the diagnosis is confirmed. Your immediate response must be isolation. Pick up the infected plant and move it far away from your other houseplants so mites cannot crawl to new hosts. Next, take the isolated plant to your sink or shower. We are going to rinse the entire plant thoroughly using lukewarm water. The most crucial technique here is tilting the pot and spraying the water forcefully upward. Spider mites instinctively congregate and hide on the very undersides of the leaves, so you must physically hit them directly. Water alone will not cure the plant completely, but this physical purge removes the bulk of the population, making the upcoming topical treatment more effective. Now that the plant is washed and isolated, we move to step 2, targeted chemical application. Take your insecticidal soap or neem oil and spray the entire plant heavily. These treatments work by coating the mite's outer layer and suffocating them. Ensure you physically lift the leaves to soak the undersides, the stems, and all the hidden crevices where mites may be hiding. However, a single application usually fails to solve the problem. Most infestations reappear because the first spray only eliminates the active adults. Spider mites reproduce extremely fast. An adult lays eggs that hatch in just 3 to 5 days. Because of this rapid cycle, you must repeat your spray every 5 to 7 days for 2 to 3 weeks. Because soaps and oils struggle to penetrate egg casings, because of this, repeating the spray allows you to target each new generation as it hatches, stopping the population from replenishing itself. While your isolated plant safely undergoes its strict treatment schedule, step 3 is fixing the room where the plant normally resides. Spider mites specifically seek out and thrive in warm, dry household air. The lack of humidity in most homes provides the environment they need to multiply. To make the space inhospitable, you need to increase the local humidity around your plants. You can mist them, run a humidifier nearby, or use a water tray. Next, look at the foliage itself. Static dust buildup acts as a safe harbor, giving the mites a textured surface to settle on and camouflaging the early signs of damage. You can eliminate this harbor by routinely wiping down large leaves with a damp cloth to remove the dust layer. Finally, be very careful with new arrivals. Heavily inspect and quarantine any new plants before placing them near your established indoor garden to avoid importing a new colony. While the oils and soaps address the immediate crisis, raising the humidity and keeping the leaves clean provides the long-term defense against future attacks. You have done the work. Your plant is physically clean, treated on a strict schedule, and safely quarantined. As the plant recovers, manage your expectations. The older leaves heavily damaged by stippling will not regain their green color, and they may eventually dry out and drop off. The indicator of victory is the emergence of entirely new growth that is healthy, green, and completely free of yellow spots or webbing. The smallest, nearly invisible problems often do the most damage because they go unnoticed for so long. If you found this practical guide helpful, consider subscribing. And to protect your indoor garden even further, watch our next video on the most common watering mistakes that kill houseplants.